let's take a quick look at some of the basic features and navigation around the broadband map. When you launch the broadband map, you'll see this screen. You'll notice that the country is divided into regional rural development centers. The reason for this is there's a lot of data for the entire nation. This helps break that up and make the map work quicker for the end user. For most people, they want to see what's going on in their area, and you have a few options here. One of them would be to come up into the top left, and you could select this circle, which would take you to your current location. That will zoom right into where you're at. Another option would be to find a place or a town simply by typing it in this box. So I chose Little Hickory, Pennsylvania. I click on that, it's going to zoom right in. And then I'm going to notice on the right side of the map that I can select from a number of different layers. I'm going to select two of the more popular layers. The first layer would be to show the unserved and unfunded broadband serviceable locations. These are areas that aren't currently receiving the federal standard for broadband. I'm also going to select my region's measuring tool. So I'm in the Northeast, so I'm going to click on this tool. And if you ever need to know what these layers are, you can see on the top left the legend. You'll notice that those purple dots indicate the density, so the larger the dot, the more unserved, unfunded locations. And the measuring tool shows structures per mile along those road segments. Red is less than 10, green is equal to or greater than 40 structures per mile. So I can quickly see that. I can also use this tool to do some very quick estimates. One of the most popular would be distance and measuring. So I'm going to click up here in the top left to the drawing tool. I'm going to select this drawing tool mode here with line segments. I'll scroll down and then I'll go to the map itself. I'm going to start in the town of Tionesta. I'm just going to quickly click along this road. This is a very quick estimate. I see a road coming in here into Little Hickory, and I'm going to double click, and you'll notice it's approximately 7 miles along the road from the closest larger town to this town that doesn't have broadband. So I was looking to estimate the distance and cost of fiber. This could help me do this very quickly. You can clear that out and you can keep measuring. Another popular feature is to change the base map gallery. So if you want a more in-depth look, something similar to Google Maps, you can go from the terrain with label default to something like imagery with labels. And I can zoom in and see actual satellite footage of the area. And I still have the line segments on there. I can switch that back quickly. I can go up here and change the measuring tool. It defaults to miles, but I could maybe select this into kilometers or feet. If I needed to do some degree measurements or acres, I can do that as well. And then once I have this all set up, if I'd like to save this, I can quickly add a bookmark so that everything I've already done is saved and I can quickly go back to that. This is just a quick overview of some of the more popular features, but we hope you spend a little bit of time, go in more in depth, and enjoy the map. Thank you.